All right, so she just finished stitching out. So I'm going to pull her off of my machine and pull her over to the table and show you her braid. And I did a purple flower. You can do purple flower, you can do white flowers, you can do pink flowers, you can do purple and pink flowers. It really doesn't matter what color her flowers are. It's whatever you so choose. So let me pull her off of my hoop. Sorry. Again, doing it one-handed. The husband's upstairs watching the kids, so. Okay. Now, so here's her stitched braid. I'm actually going to trim this to where it looks like it's blended pretty well because I want a bigger braid. And the reason why is because I'm going to do a 5-strand braid rather than a 3-strand braid. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because I want her to have a big, thick, long braid like she does in the movie. So I just rounded it out so you know you can't really tell very much. So on this I have it really long and I am going to actually make it 5 strands rather than 3 strands. But you can do a 3-strand braid if you want to. If you're going to do 3 strands, cut it up twice and leave a spot at the top. If you're going to do 5, obviously we need to do 4 cuts, leaving space up at the top so we don't go all the way to the satin stitches. So I'm going to cut this and I will be right back. Alright, so I've cut 5 equal strands up here is where I have left room from the satin stitches. And I have 5 strands. Now I have 2 that are going to be here. The middle one's just going to hang out in the middle and 2 are over here. You can just label them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or the other way around, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't really matter. How you want to do for a 5-strand braid is you want to go over 1 and take 1 over and under 3. Like that. And push it up to the top. Now I'm doing this one-handed. You're going to want to use both of your hands. So this now is your new number 3. So come over here and go over. Take 1 over and under 3 and push it back up. See? Now this has become your new number 3. This is new number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you go back over and under and then over and under. Now I'm going to finish braiding out the 5-strand braid. Just remember, go over and then under 3, over and then under 3. Take 1 over and under 3. Take number 5 over 4 and under 3. And I'll see you in just a second. Alright, so my braid is complete, and now since it's Rapunzel, I want it long. And the reason why I did a 5-strand braid is because it makes it nice and thick, like her braid is in the movie. Now at the bottom, for time's sake, I just tied the tie on, but if I were to give this to a child, I would go back over with my sewing machine and just do a really quick running stitch across the bottom just to make sure that if the tie comes off, the braid doesn't come unraveled. Now I also grabbed at Joann's just a big bag of flower buttons, and I'm going to actually sew those into her braid so that she has flowers all the way down her braid. So I'll do that, and after that's done, you just flip it like a normal hooded towel, so you fold it halfways. You're going to want to take this off if you use tearaway. You're going to want to pull the tearaway off the middle of her face, of course. Fold it in half, stitch across the top here, that makes it into your hood, and then you stitch this edging onto your bath towel. And that is how you make a Rapunzel-inspired hooded towel.